Slowness reveals what speed obscures. We're back with round 2 with the #, hashtag. Quite the formidable foe. But I want that ball. I want that ball in the middle. So we'll see. Yeah. First thing that comes to mind here is this like meme or comic you might have seen online where 2 cavemen are like pulling something in a cart with square wheels. So you can imagine it's pretty slow and effortful, which might have been improved by another caveman who's offering some round wheels. But those cart pulling cavemen say, no thanks, we are too busy. So you can imagine there was some urgency or quickness to their transportation task that prevented them from perhaps exploring a new method of transportation with the round wheels that would have surely been more easeful for their task. And so it is in real life, beyond internet comics. Yeah, for one, I just think about how when you're doing something without urgency, you get to notice more details of the task, the environment, another person, what they're trying to communicate. And it's in those details that inspiration can emerge, or a new technique, or a different solution approach. Like, yeah, basically when there's urgency and quickness and going fast, there can be a contraction of awareness towards just doing the next step. As you understand how the task ought to go, like ideally we think that it's this, then that, the other thing. However, slowness can uncover some new information or details that could totally throw your plan out the window and uncover a process or an approach that just has all sorts of unimaginable benefits. I think slowness too has a lot of embodied benefits that the body misses out on when there's quickness and urgency for anything. I think about just how the more relaxed a person is when they're doing something, like the more likely they are to succeed. You can imagine like a pro athlete who is contracted, if they're a tennis player, like really needing to hit the ball back, versus like if there's relaxedness in their body, there can be more fluidity where they're still, doing the things they need to do to win the match. But they don't feel like rushed about it. Like they know the ball and the racket are gonna meet. They don't have to force it or like really hurry and force themselves in a contracted, rushed way to get to where the ball is. I want a better example. Maybe I'll allow for one to emerge. Embodied slowness. It feels like an act of like self-love to the body when a task isn't rushed. Just like cortisol, stress and strain, when the body or mind has to like do something quickly. It's not the kindest way to be in connection with your own body. Yeah, if there's a capacity for slowness when doing a task, that feels better for the body. And so you can iterate over, dozens and hundreds of thousands of tasks. If these are all done quickly with urgency, there's an accumulation of an essential strain, contraction in the body that, compounded thousands of times could have ill health effects. Slowness can reveal a gentler, more loving and healthier way of being in your body over the years and decades of your life as a thing doer. What else about slowness? I want to acknowledge that it's not always easy in certain circumstances. There might be constraints around finances or obligations, or in a professional setting, things have deadlines and meetings have times where objectives need to be accomplished. And I don't think that's a binary. Is there space in a weekly meeting to allow for slowness a little bit? Can you take a breath together at the start of the meeting, or checking around what you're bringing to the meeting, mentally or emotionally? Just that little bit of presencing slowness interpersonally in the communication. I feel like it can have outsized benefits that even hard to describe, just maybe the whole hour, because you checked in emotionally for a minute or two at the start of a conversation. If both people are more relaxed because you got to express or presence, I'm feeling tired or angry or sad about something else that's not part of the context for the meeting. I could just let both people be relaxed and more better communicators because their mind's not distracted by the emotion that wasn't presenced. It could allow for more creativity or other ideas or things to emerge in the conversation that wasn't possible if you hadn't allowed space for slowness at the start. I want to get just trust myself, get existential too. I'm probably gonna die someday, maybe in 5 years or 500, but it's probably coming. So I just want to offer if there's regularly, routinely urgency or quickness, rushedness in the things you're doing and what you're pursuing, whether that's in career or connection or in your family, what is it for? What is that speed and urgency accomplishing? Knowing that at some point you will be going slow. Hopefully you'll reach old age where your body is going to say, all right, it's time for more permanent slowness. So if you're not in the old age yet, or you're still able-bodied and mentally all here, could be a nice gift for yourself to practice slowness that is going to come for you for years as an old person. So you can really get to know and love the rhythms of slowness and see what treasures and little lovely details are there for you before you have to be slow. Wow, I didn't see that one. Cool. I think in the spirit of slowness too, I want to just we'll say that's enough wisdom for this video. I want to try and take apart one piece of this puzzle. I just might do that right now, just methodically. Yeah, so you're welcome to like stay with me as I do that, or you can bounce. I don't have a preference. Yeah, and I'll leave like the outro towards the actual final seconds of the video, but you're invited to be here with me as I slowly really try and make some progress on the hashtag here. So, thank you. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Huh. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Huh. Yeah, it's so interesting. There's only 8 pieces besides the ball in the middle. Yeah, so I'm missing something. So I'm studying all 8 here, and then if each one can move in 4 possible or 6 possible directions, 8 times 6 is 48. If I can attempt 48 different moves with every possible stick in every possible direction, something should happen, right? Maybe I'll try that. Oh wait, 4, 8, 12, sorry. 12 times 6. 72 moves. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Hmm. Wow. Whoa. Okay, that's something. The stick can rotate in place, which makes perfect sense, like a key system here. Wow. Okay. So what's unlocked from that? Wow. Okay. There. Hmm. So interesting. Oh. Okay. Okay, these two can both rotate together. They're gonna let like that. Let this one slide out. The puzzle is not immediately solved. Come on, scam. So we go this way. Whoa! Wow! Oh wow! The ball fell out. Oh. There it is. Okay. This one. Okay. I'm stuck. This one. Have to get. Okay. You still rotate. Ooh. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm cheating. This one broke. There's no going back, so. Okay, well, guess we're gonna put an asterisk on this one, but seems to be happening. Okay. This part slides out. Yep. There. Okay, that leaves this. Let's see. It goes like that. This can go up. This one. Yep. And there. Okay. Well, unclear what the referees decide how that one went, but we got there. Yeah, I like that. I think, yeah, going forward, if a puzzle goes into its second day, I will give some more time here to really go for it. That feels good. Yeah, okay. Thanks for sticking with me through that if you did. Here's the outro. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I got to take my time with it. So, thank you for watching and listening, and I will see you tomorrow.